Here's a situation. You have a massive spreadsheet with multiple columns of data that keep growing in length as you get new data, and different formulas that apply to that data. What you need is a way to set a new range for the formulas quickly. Let's run through this example. Here I have 4 branches with 3 rows of original data and a simple sum formula, C12 to C14, and it works fine. But then my data grows. Now it goes down to row 18, and my original formula does not capture the full range. So I'd have to come in here manually and change this. I can change it here and then just drag it across, but throughout my spreadsheet I have other formulas sprinkled everywhere, and I'd have to change them all manually. So what I want to do is come up with a way where I only have to change one value and it'll change throughout. A slight manual intervention step. Now there's a way to do this with offset that's dynamic. There's a lot of ways within Excel to do the same thing, and sometimes just different methods fit better to your situation. So I'm just going to show you a different way to do the same thing. Now if you were using offset is more complicated of a formula. You need to name your ranges, and you could never put other data below your column, like you couldn't put the sums here or anything below it. But here you can, because we're going to define a tight range. So let me show you what I did. Here's the new formula. It's the regular sum. It's just that indirect is defining the range. And let's see what this says. I type in the letter C for the column that I'm in, join it onto whatever's in B23. Here's B23. I define the top row as 12. Top row is 12. Bottom row is 14. That's the original length, 14. This has to be on your spreadsheet somewhere. You can hide it, but it needs to be on here somewhere. So looking back up at this, all of this stuff says C12 colon C14, and we can see that if we click on it and hit the function button, everything I typed in here equals C12 colon C14. That is exactly what this says. So now that I see that my range has grown to row 18, all I need to do is change it one value right here, and it'll trickle throughout the entire spreadsheet very fast. Again, it's not fully dynamic, but it's just one manual step, and it might work better for you. Here I have used the letter for the column C, which means this isn't draggable, because I'd have to retype it here with the column D, because I'm in column D, and then I have to do the same thing here and again. So I want to make it draggable. To do that, I have to have a helper row. Here's my helper row. This version, I don't type in the column letter. I type in the cell reference to my helper row. It's coming up here, and that's where it's getting it from, and now it's draggable. So I've just made it even faster by making it draggable. Let's check out these formulas. It's the same range in every formula. All you do is you type in your formula name and then this range, right? So here it is for count A, here it is for max, here it is for min, here it is for standard deviation. It'll be the same for any formula you use. And you don't have to type this out more than once. You can just highlight it and copy it, and then come down, and let's say we wanted to do sum. We can come in here and say sum equals sum parentheses paste, enter, and there we go. And since it's draggable, I can drag it, and you can see that's working because it equals all of that. Let me show you what I did here. The top version is the draggable version where you need the helper row. The bottom version is the version that is not draggable and you don't need the helper row. And that is a way to solve this need.